Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Zach Eflin. What's the word on him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And that misses. And this one is off and running. And it stays fair.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. That clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Aaron Judge at the plate now. That's ball one.
No strikes.
And another ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Judge waits.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
We got a full count.
And ball four, two aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Cody Bellinger.
2 on, 1 out. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. That one in there across the letters.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's ripped into the outfield. Snags it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And that is out of play. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. And here it comes. Drilled out towards left center field. That one is back. Absolutely hammered it to left center. A 3-run homer, and that gives them a lead. It's 3-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. That's in there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that just misses.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up. Henderson hauls it in to end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 3-0. Back now at Oriole Park. And towing the slab in this one, Garrett Cole. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball. Cole, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. In the air, left side, and that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
In the zone or out of the zone, it really doesn't matter. He gets the pitches most batters can, and that makes things really hard on the guys out there on the ball.
Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Ball one low. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
That's in there. And the count is 1-1. And that's too high. Henderson stands at first with one out. Chop to third. Cabrera. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Not in time. Great effort there.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Popped up. Goldie. Brings it in, and that is that. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 225 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Eflin back to work. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
1-2.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Ball. Full count.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Right through there for a strike. And that misses. Ball one. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That one's in there. That is strike two. And that's in the dirt.
That's the ball.
That one missed.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. There's the strike. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. That one not close. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Good eye in that spot.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 3 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Swing and a foul straight back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And here is Colton Cowser.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
One down. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. In for a strike. 0-1.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Wells makes the grab, and the inning is over. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Baltimore, on to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fly to center his first time. Eflin a move to first. Volpe back on a dive. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground, and that's just foul. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here comes Aaron Judge. He walked and came around to score his first time up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Volpe, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Outside low. Now 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And Judge spoils that one. Now Judge drives one deep left field. O'Neill going back on it. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there at the knees. In there. And so now 1-2. And there's a ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday.
Come on,
Jackson.
In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike. Just missed.
That's in.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. They say you win.
1-2's the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
That one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one just misses.
1-2.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Colin Selby.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Cano, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground, right side. Holiday to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Line to left. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Now batting,
that pretty much split the zone down the
Jason
middle,
Dominguez.
and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. One out and a runner at second. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're up 5-1. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the Orioles,
And now here
first
is
baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Next offering is downstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering down in the dirt.
Full count.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter,
Now
you're
batting,
looking to protect the outside part of the
hitter,
plate, stay back on something off speed. So many
Mountcastle.
times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Count is full.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just
Now
dominating these
batting.
hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun
Left
at bat.
fielder,
And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the
O'Neill.
mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Hit on the ground to short. Volpe. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He's already homered here in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug
No balls,
regardless
2
of the
strikes.
count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two outs. Robert to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-3.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
2 outs, nobody on. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And there's a strike. Popped up. Volpe makes the grab, and that's the inning. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Selby measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's outside. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz
Chisholm Jr. Now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And it stays fair. Volpe around second, headed for third.
All over that one right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here is Aaron Judge. Golden opportunity right here. And the slider just misses.
1-0.
Volpe on third. Chisholm stands at second. No outs. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. That one outside. And a full count now. On the ground to third. On to O'Hearn. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Now batting, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That one hooked foul. Yankees up by 3. Move to second, and he's back in safely. The 0-1.
Down. Ball.
That one
That
missed.
missed. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just
That's a ball.
missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI
3-1.
guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Grounder might be 2. Westberg to second, and that's 2. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 6 and the Orioles 3. And we're back. John
Leading
Shelby
off
with
for
my
the
buddy
Orioles,
Chris Singleton.
third
It's set to get us started.
baseman,
Bottom 5. Jordan Westberg.
Westberg.
Cole back to work. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through
Up
1
next
more
for the
inning,
Orioles,
anything after that, a
second
hitter or 2
baseman,
is bonus, but they should be lined up good
Holiday.
enough to get to the finish line.
And first offering is fouled off. And a bunt
That's
towards
foul.
third. And foul ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
Get out of there.
And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't
Now
easy
batting,
following the
shortstop,
misplay.
Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson digs in now. 1 for 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well
That's
right
a ball.
now.
And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one
2-0.
misses, and the count is 2-0.
Here.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the
Full
dirt,
count.
and now it's 3-2. That's ball 4,
Take your
trying
base.
another
Ball 4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean,
Now
this guy's
batting,
just capable of
catcher,
hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. fouls one off out of play back to our left.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Henderson off of first with 2 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And misses inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. Yankees 6 and the Orioles 3. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that one popped in the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That clips the zone. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Just misses with that one. That misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Dominguez in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. Yankees 6 and the Orioles 3. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the 6th. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Just missed.
That's out.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. And now it's even up. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up and makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 2-0.
2-0.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Foul ball there.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And that one
Got a full count.
Cutting but missing down low. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Coming on for the Orioles, Gregory Soto.
Now
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Gregory
And now it's switch hitting third
Soto.
baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, the batter now, Anthony Volpe. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. O'Neill sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
2 down, base is empty. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Fernando Cruz.
Leading off.
And
for
now the right
Orioles,
fielder, Colton
right
Cowser.
fielder.
He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Luke Weaver getting loose out there. And a foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Just off the outside edge. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Center field. Bellinger has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that's in there at the knees. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball evens the count. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a little bit low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yennier Cano.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking
Now
for
pitching
quality
for the
pitches out of him right
Orioles.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Number
right where it
78.
is.
Yannier.
Yeah, the hard-throwing righty
Cano.
trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. And
1-0.
ball 1 to Judge. Cano, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering
2-0.
away upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cionel Perez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Judge rips that one. And out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add on. It's 7-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Ball 1, no
1-0.
strikes.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count 1-1. Fought off foul. And that one
So that's
missing
down.
low.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's way
Count ball.
outside, and that's ball 3. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Just so sound in his
Now batting,
mechanics. Hits against a
designated
firm
hitter,
front side,
Giancarlo Stanton.
and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1. That one missing
1-1.
inside. Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's off the
Ball.
inside corner. 2-1.
2-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bellinger around second on his way to third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage
Now
count for a
batting,
reason. You're so
catcher,
much more
Austin
likely to get
Wells.
something you can handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that's
No, that's low.
downstairs.
Ball.
And it's 1-0. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Here's a 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the
Now
walk,
batting,
and that
first
last one
baseman,
didn't even
Paul
threaten the
Goldschmidt.
zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And delivers
That's the ball.
outside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Hey.
Fouled off. He was late. Bases loaded, nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And there's a ball.
2-2. Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
We got a full count.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there,
Now
and now
batting,
forces
left
home a
fielder,
run with the
Jason
walk.
Dominguez.
This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yennier Cano will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Cionel
Orioles.
Perez into the game.
Well, they need
Number
someone to stop the
58.
bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Backed
One
off the
ball, no
plate that
strikes.
time.
Oh, yeah.
Bases juiced,
1-1.
no outs. That missed by a
2-1.
lot. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one
Ball
misses, and that's ball 3.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
The 3-1. Ball 4,
Ball 4,
and
runner,
a
take your
run
base.
comes in to score.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that drops in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Bases juiced, no outs. That one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's downstairs and outside. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Now batting.
Now here is Anthony Volpe.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
2-0.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Holiday over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 9 and the Orioles 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jake Cousins getting loose out there for Aaron Boone.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop takes a ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one missed.
2-0.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. 3-1.
He got away with
balls
one
and no
there, but he
strikes.
knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Count is
I think
full.
he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional
batting,
walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Henderson at first, one gone. And 1-2. And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Up and
That
in.
missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
Goes to
Count.
second. Save!
Hey!
And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Orioles leave 1. Still way back. It's 9-3. And we're back.
Leading
We
off
go to
for
the
the
9th.
Yankees,
Now,
second
Jazz
baseman,
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Perez back to work. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that one is inside. Pitch misses.
No, that's out.
And a count 2-1. And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 now. And it's fouled away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that drops foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Slider clips the zone.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's too low. And now it's 3-2. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And here comes Bellinger. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Mark Leiter Jr. on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with,
Now
so he
pitching for the
should
New
come
York
in throwing
Yankees.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Now it's going to be
Leading
Ryan
off for the
Mountcastle.
Orioles, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Up the middle. And base hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Two no's the count.
In the dirt. Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And downstairs.
Ball.
And ball
That's
4,
out.
2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to
Now
have to
batting,
really dial
right
it up
fielder,
against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Albert.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next pitch is downstairs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It
Now
passed
batting,
right through the heart of the
center
strike
fielder,
zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that,
Mullins.
that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Two on with 1 out. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. This one in the air right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite
Now
barrel it
batting,
up enough to really drive it.
Jordan Westburg.
Orioles down to their final out. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Slice to right. That's a base hit as a run scores. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. It's 9-5. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mark Leiter Jr. won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Here
New
comes the
York.
closer here in the ninth,
Number
Devin
38.
Williams. Not many
Devin
pitchers have it,
Williams.
but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Orioles an
Now
out away.
batting, the
Here's the Orioles
shortstop,
leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
You just have to find a way to keep this game alive. This place will go nuts if you do. When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a one-run ball game.
And first offering is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch
Ball
is outside. This could end it. Two outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long